So invariably you find out the middle stroke, they little extended this when they attach a mark. The middle stroke they extended and then gha. So I am showing not in sequence. So this is ra and then a slant stroke like this. Not like this, it's just a stroke. And here it is attached not on this stroke, on the left limb. This is sha, stroke like this, slanting. You can apply on all the consonants. Ka, kha, ga, and here only whether in the ya or gha, when it is tripartite, you have to extend the middle stroke little, not equal, little, so that you can attach a stroke to the light side. Suppose you write like this. So this is equal. As a consonant it can be equal. But when you want to attach a stroke, whether in gha or ya, you have to slightly, the middle stroke है ना, थोड़ा ऊपर करना पड़ता है, थोड़ा. Otherwise it will touch the other part, limb. So you, only in this case, other no issues. And you can't attach here or here, it's only in the middle of the arm. And this also equally important, this with a slight dent I showed can be like this, but like a elephant, opening its trunk, the middle stroke they gave a curve like this. In Mauryan it was simple, they extended straight, but in the middle only, but they took the stroke upwards. So this you can follow with the remaining stroke, one or two, not this one, E sign, vowel E sign. So they attach a stroke like this. Knee. There is a difference because earlier Mauryan it used to be very simple. That's what, a little difficult, little, I don't say difficult, much, because you extended this knee in this form, memorial, but here they formed like this. This is of course a knee, and knee also, where you find two strokes going up like this. There are no issues with that knee. But here they took a stroke knee. And in the case of knee also, it used to be like this. Knee. Yeah, sorry. Here, slightly I will revise it. The stroke will be like this. It's a mistake. Even Xerox, when you see, please put the stroke like this. Okay. This is knee, and here also it will be like this. Not the curve. It's a mistake. Now it should be facing this side. Here, as you see the memorial, only the difference is, instead of this strokes cutting like this, they just made a curve like this. And B, this is B, Hraswa, B, and this is T. Suppose you want to write key, any amount of letter, any you can do this, and difference you have to minutely note here between ta and ga. The stroke is same. Only in ta you find a little stroke above. If you remove this, it becomes ga. In the later period also, they just have a small stroke like this. Otherwise, the other part, only the head mark, without head mark, it is ta. With head mark, it is ga. No, sorry, I put it otherwise. It's reverse. Okay? Because this you get when you start deciphering, आपको गा और ता सेम लगता है. Then you have to minutely observe whether that stroke upper, the head mark is there or not. You have to see minutely. अगर गा जो है ताप इस तरफ हो सकता है. So what difficulties I encountered in deciphering, I am putting. So this is the practical way. When you also experience similar thing when you start, so you have to think like that. So I am pointing out the minor differences while writing. So this is if you put all stroke like this. And of course gi will be like this, without head mark. So you can add any amount of letters, T, me. I think I have shown E. E and the, what is this letter? घा. दिस इज या. ये स्ट्रोक है ना, इस तरफ होता है. जब अंदर होता है ये, दिस द डिस्टिंग्विशिंग फीचर. विदाउट दिस इट बिकम घा. The left side of the limb below, the curve goes little inside, but without that it is घा. आप मौर्यन में इस तरफ आते थे. Just sorry. They used to take it little above, but ya used to be equal. I mean, this part will be shorter, but in Mauryan Gha also they used to take it above. So this hook will be short in ya here, and this is Gha. See, sorry, I have made a mistake here. It should be like this. This is Gha. So when we equalize it, this is ya as per that, and now we are adding stroke. In Gha also it is equal, but you are extending little to say this one, Ghi. So you can try with all the consonants A and E sign. Now let's go to the length sign. It's very simple, very, just adding one more stroke only you are getting. With strokes, medial strokes are slightly curved in nature. What is just simple strokes in Mauryan is little cursive in Kushan or Kshatrapa. So this is Va, and this is V. Adding one more stroke here is V. V Saladeva. Suppose Ka. This is Ki. Add one more stroke here for Ki. This is Sha. She. Adding one more stroke, it becomes She. This Shanmukha attaching a stroke, but here, you see, one stroke, another stroke. She. Very same. One stroke here, Re, another stroke here, like this. Sa, One stroke C. One stroke goes in this direction, I'll add another stroke this way. But don't connect this. इसको आप जोड़ना नहीं. It will be, space will be there, here, whatever may be. You cannot connect this stroke, that mark. Here, me. Tikshna. How will write Tikshna? This is ta, ka, ksha, Tikshna, Tikshnamati, with sharp intellect. You say Kushagra Buddhi, and you see, the mind is like the grass, kusha. So Tikshna, sharp. So ka plus ksha, this is a conjunct. Many will ask, Kshatriya kaise likhenge? Many used to ask, now this time they are not asked. So normally ka plus ksha. For example, Kshatriya, this ka, ksha, and then the Kshatriya. Now we'll go to the U sign here. Ka, with short stroke, you are attaching a stroke like this. Ku, the same. The policy, the principle is same. Some consonants which you did in Ashokan, same holds here. For example, you are writing pa here. Pa, you can't attach like this. Pu, but they simply extend. So certain U sign where a stroke is attached to the right side, and then certain consonant where you just extend. The same principle what is shown in detail about Maurya, Ashokan, it holds good here also. Whereas again I can't keep writing. When you examine, the more number of inscriptions you try to understand, or more variety you get to know. If you see some 25 Kushan inscription, you make a note of it. What are the difference? How vowel mark may be slightly different. So that's how when you get a new Kushan inscription, you can make a comparative study. What is the difference between earlier known, or you have to compare with the earlier known one, and what are the new aspects you are coming in this new inscription. Maybe with the calligraphical aspects, maybe connected with orthographical thing, or some new terms which you come across, administrative term or economic term or some tax terms, many things. And the regnal. See, for something, the already established date is the 10th regnal year of the king. Suddenly if you come across some 15, you are taking ahead that 15 years rule, and at times when you get further, you have to redesign, restructure the entire reign of different kings as per the availability. If you push the reigning period, if you get the earliest one and the latest one, maybe somebody ruled for 50 years, that you will say 50th regnal year. So accordingly, scholars, availability of the regnal years differ, and epigraphs are such, every time you may come across something new. It is established, but you get the scope to revise the history, the chronology. What is established, you can change, re-establish it, change. And this is Va and extension like this. So this is Ku, Pu, Wu. So it is just, suppose you write Ka like this, naturally you will extend it like this. And for example, Ya, you find extension. You just see the Mauryan ones. Whenever you get any doubt, the principle is same as far as the attaching of the signs are concerned. But we can't write the whole thing and experiment, see only few specimens I can show you, because we have to acquaint you till 12th century. Still we are in the second. So it's only not a deeper study of all the things, but I am trying to, within a limited time, give as much as possible as a capsule, because this we deal for 6 months for a diploma in epigraphy or certificate course for many hours. And since we are able to cover both in the morning and afternoon with epigraphy, because the whole day I can't teach you calligraphy alone, it will be boring. That's what I am trying to add some my own experience and how this knowledge helps you to take ahead the research. All I am drawing you to various aspects. So deeper study is required, that you have to do. This is only a pointer I am holding and showing. Aisa chalo, aisa. So a direction is created for you, interest is generated. Either you tomorrow specialize in Gupta calligraphy or Kushan or Siddhamatrika, I keep it open to you. It's up to you to pick up what interests you. Try to know everything, you can't be master of all. So it's your interest that matters. Where less research has been made, it's better to take up and continue that. Maybe shell characters, even I have not made, but I can give some basic concepts about that. And when it comes to length, for example, you are writing Pa, you are extending the stroke like this, and here you add one more stroke here. Got it? Pu, Purna, Pu, Dirgha. And for example, Sha, you are writing here. This is Sha. One stroke is Shu. It's not extension, sideway they are attaching. Like this, Shu. Another Shu. Shu. Shurpanakha. Oh. Shurpanakha. With the refa above, pa, and sometimes they put this superscript, little head mark they add. When you say dharma, double ma also they write. Like this. Ma, dharma, karma, ka, again. Either you write first like this and little sideways, take it above and they show like this. Karma.
So what we use in Nagari is only one ma. We do not use the half ma in Nagari.
No. When you write the Sanskrit text, when it falls in the grammatical form, double ma need to be written. So grammarians, when they follow, they do this thing. But normally it depends. That's what orthography they point out. It should have been like this, they have written like this. So we follow grammatical. But in this context I would like to say, Dr. Ramesh has a very, very beautiful observation. Our Pandits, Sanskrit Pandits, including great grammarians, they take Panini as the ultimate, the grammar. But Dr. Ramesh observed, if 10th century Sanskrit inscription is there, the grammar prevalent at that time may be different and accepted by the population or the student at that point of time. You can say non-Paninian, don't say not grammatically incorrect. That's what he observes. So, accepted thing may be there. It may be accepted by the scholars. That's what they followed. But including epigraphists, even foreign scholars, they keep before them the Paninian rules. They point out it is not according to the Panini. So this is what Ramesh has tried to explain in his introduction to Indian epigraphy. I also go with that. Why we should always think it may be correct, grammatically acceptable at that point. He has given lot of instances cited from the inscriptions from different areas. So that is the and A sign here it goes like this, okay, the direction A. In fact, we also follow that same A. Earlier, we used to attach like this A, Mauryan, but they made it slightly slanting. That's all. Ray like this. Putting the side R sign to the same. So I not may. I sign is just one stroke here, another stroke here, Y, Vaishnava. So more or less the medial signs Nagari now use from the same direction, Y. Anything you can say, this ta, te, thai, even if you take tha also, it's all like this. Tai. So it's vowel sign you are adding for the I sign. O sign, suppose ba you are writing like this, one sign goes like this, other sign goes in the different direction. It's not on the same. This is bo. Suppose ta you are writing like this, like this. And au sign, you have got Sanskrit inscription, simply add a stroke in the middle. Bow, tau, O sign to hai. In the middle if you add a stroke it become au sign. And for example ma, this is mo, mokhari. When you say this au sign. And tau already shown. For example, this is so, 100 साल पहले. Pa, Pausha Sudhi. This is how. Pautra, Putra Pautra. You get this. The same in Gupta also. Same in case with the Kshatrapa also. So with this I go to few conjunct sign so that we can see some I copy of the Kushals. See, PowerPoint is easier. Standing and writing and all explaining is a exacting task. So many will sit down and just show the laser, वो दिखाता है बस, और print out दे दो, वो पढ़ेगा. How you understood they don't know, but they give the all the computerized generated panel charts. But you can just imagine how much of effort is needed to understand each letter, each stroke, the length and the variations. This already show ka. This is ka, and we attach a stroke, it becomes ksha. And don't think, now I'm writing like this, but it assumes some form also like this, though it is prominently seen in the Gupta. This is na. When you write, and this is da, sometime in conjuncts, it assumes different forms. You cannot subject each consonant and understand. Some large, the variations you see in conjuncts, and it is too much now for you when you keep reading. At times it difficult for me also to explain in detail. Some it holds explanation, but this you have to gain through experience. Conjuncts little difficult. Other than the conjuncts, we follow that. But when they try to use some this one, they made a lot of modifications. For example, mandapa. If you see la and da, the consonant what you learnt is different. What I am writing is different. So that not easily. I can't explain it easily because the writer had their own way and particular inscription. They have tried to notice. And for this, especially Bharatiya Prachina Lipimala by Ojha, he has drawn our attention to various conjuncts also separately, and that still holds wonderful work, nothing to comparable to that even now. As an epigraphist I have seen, beautifully he has tried to give, and आप हिंदी में पढ़ सकते हैं, अच्छा introduction है, everything. So each period you can go through and understand. For example, this is Da. Mandapa. Da. Here you have to add Ma and Pa. Mandapa. But this is little difficult, as when it comes to Dhya, here Dhye, this is Da, how they have written, again Mahaprana Dha here, again tripartite Ya, and Ye, Madhye, Dhye, Dhye. This is Da and Mahaprana Dha, Ya plus Ye sign, Madhye. So this, now don't worry about too much on this conjunct, but I am giving a full picture, that's all. It's too early for you to start worrying about the conjuncts. First vowels, consonant, the vowel signs, later you can think of the conjuncts. For example, Shya, Pushyamitra, this Sha, and then easy, actually this is Shya. For example, I will write Pu, extended Pu, Shya, Mi, Pushyamitra. And Spa. This is Sa, okay, and the Swa you are adding, that's all. Spatika. Spatika. Spati, we can know crystal, we call that Spatika. Sphena, Spa, and Ya, double Ya you want to write. For example, this is the usual Ya, and below bipartite Ya is also written. Ya plus Ya, Ya. And this is easy. Ga, okay, attach a bipartite Ya, Arogya. Gya and Sya. Many times it comes here. It is Sya plus Ya, Sya. Simple. I told this will come in both the ways. Either it can be bipartite or tripartite. Both are there. For example, you can come across same. You cannot say, sir, ये ऐसा है, क्यों ऐसा आ गया? तो दोनों मिलते हैं. in the Kushan Kshatrapa, Siya of bipartite, tripartite, dono mill. Same period and same inscription.
सर आरोग्य में ड्रग के लिए क्या है, रोग के लिए क्या है?
रू नीचे है आरोग्य, आरोग्य.
वो के लिए तो
नो नो रू नहीं, सॉरी, वो ऊपर होना चाहिए. या वो साइन. या लेफ्ट साइड.
लेफ्ट एंड राइट
हाँ करेक्ट.
और के लिए बीच में तीन हो जाएगा.
आ नीचे आ दीर्घ. So I had written Rupa, this row, correct. Arva, we want to write Purva, this is Va, again another Va, and again the subscript it is. Purva Disham, Purva, Rva. Da plus da. Baddha, we say, no? Buddha, dha. Da plus dha, dha. Shei. Shei. Arya. Suppose Ya is there, Arya you want to write, extended stroke, it become Riya. Acharya. Sti. And this looped ta, like this, sti, asti. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Sti. So this very limited consonants I have tried to show you just to get an idea about the conjuncts. So normally when you take any dynasty, any period, first we will look into the vowel signs, vowels, consonants, followed by medial signs and the conjuncts. So these are the four components of an inscription when you try to analyze these inscriptions. I thought of putting on board some I copy, but I feel little exhausted to stand again to go with the writing portion. for some time we can see these some facsimile, some inscriptions on the board. Afternoon I will try to write something of the I copy, at least few lines, so I can show you from here itself. Idhar. ऊपर yes, okay. So these are some of the inscriptions from Mathura. I was referring to one book from Yanart, and there are other books also. The inscriptions. So, Na is broken here, Namo, and you see here they have attached this is the angular variety of Ma, but the strokes can be here also, but like Mauryan, they have strokes you see here. This is Me and another stroke gives Mo sound. It can be on single limb also, but it depends. Namo, what is this? This slightly, it belongs to the Kshatrapa phase. Little, because when I deal with this, I will tell, mainly the features being the extension of the verticals. Namo Arahato, this is vowel A, and you see the verticals are extended here. Afternoon when I show the Kshatrapa calligraphy, you will better appreciate this. Anyway, the basic thing you can understand here. Namo Araha, this is Ha, which is similar to Kushan. Arahato, Araha, both are going, Te and To. This one stroke above stands for To. Arahato Vardhamanasya. Va, and see this superscript here. I have taken above this Vardha and Ma Dirgha. Vardhamanasya. Again Sa with tripartite Ya. Vardhamanasya. Goti. This is Ge and this is Go. Two strokes. Goti Putrasa. That Gautami Putrasa. That's Prakat. Goti. Goti Putrasa Pautha. Pota, not Pauta. If you add one more stroke, it becomes Pau. But here it is Pota. Pota Yasha. Yashasa. That is broken. Normally, with the background of knowledge like Prakrita, Sanskrit, if one or two letters are lost, you can make it. But usko bhasha ka thoda jankari chahiye. You can make out. And further, scholars like Disesaka, many, those who have the knowledge of meters, छंदस के हिसाब से भी वो रिकंस्ट्रक्ट कर सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द मीटर, कैसे वो गति वो रखता है ना वो, सो दे कैन डू दैट. प्रत्यशस काल something is there. Anyway, Koshiki, this is again you see here, Ka plus O sign, Koshikiye, 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 what is this letter? Actually this is Kshatrapa period and this is Sha and the stroke is coming down. Koshikiye, Shimitraye, She. Yes, this is she, me, mitra. This is me, ta plus subscript here, mitraye, ayaga. This is stroke where you find the attachment here. Ayaga, pato, to. Because this, if you add a stroke here, it become ta, and here no, this stroke here is ta. Another stroke this side become to. Two strokes, but though it is one stroke shown, but this is one stroke here ta. When they attach a stroke here, the other side, it become to. Pato. And pujaye, that is pu is there, ayagapata is there for, because many, you know the Jaina ayagapatas, you would have heard. So this is the one. Next. Of course, this is again Kushana. You see here, Maharajasya, Raja, you see here, the Dirgha, you know, the extension what you see here, the middle arm they have taken above, do not curve. It's angular only. I have shown like elephant raising its tusk. But Maharajati, double ta kar diya. Rajati Rajasya. Maharajati Rajasya, Huvishkasya. This is ha, नीचे stroke कर दिया है, length. Huvi, this is V sign. Huviskasya, sa, dental sa में, see, Huviskasya, sa plus ka, and sa plus ya, दोनों देखिए इधर बाइपार्टेट या है, इधर ट्राइपार्टेट या, एक ही इंस्क्रिप्शन में दोनों इस्तेमाल किया है. But this you will not see after 6th century. Only this remain, the bipartite. Viskasya samvachare, savacha, double cha. Unaspirate cha and cha. Dono, savachare, samvachare. Chatura, sha. This they have given. Hemanta. हेमंत मास है. Two, Divase. This is numeral, I will teach you later. Chaturpurvaye, etat purvaye, etat purvaye, anta Aryaputra. Aryaputro, Bhonaka. This is La. वीर वृद्ध वृद्धि पुत्रे एतत् like that bhyase, and these are all, you'll see some bhagavato is there. See here, bhagavato, karya, yes, karya prathama, something is there, it is damaged little. Next. What is this? Ma, yes, correct. Buddha. Buddha rakshitasa. Buddha rakshitasa. See, Buddha, Ra plus Kha. This is this triangular appendage here below. Rakshitasa. Matare. Mother. Matare. Aniha. Asiye. Bodhi. So, Patharo. Pito. Mahachari. Sorry, this is damaged. Mat. Pitha. Patho. Something is there. This will be Saha Mata. Mata Pitihi. See here. Mata Piti. E sign here. Mata Pitihi. He. Saka. Sako. Hara. Savvatsara. Savvatsara. Hita. Sarvasattva. Sorry. Sarvasattvala. Savasatva. Sarvasattvanam. Savasatvanam hita sukhaye. For the well-being of all the people. Savasattvana. This is Ha plus E sign above. Hita. This is Sa. They have extended this stroke here. Sukha. This is Kha with the triangular appendage. Sukhaye. Next. Okay. Others are broken. Let's see. At least. Correct. Maharajasya. Devaputrasya. Maharajasya. Sya. Deva. This is Da plus A. It's almost like our modern, if you put a stroke here, it's Deva. Deva, Pu, plus U sign, Tra. See the subscript how written. Putrasya. But very different. Huvishkasya. Huvishka. This is Ha plus U sign. Niche. Extend here. Huvishkasya. Savacha. Saha. Samha. Hemanta Paksha, because when I deal with the dates and eras and something, briefly, I will explain this. These are all the numeral symbols standing for each unit, number. Etaya Purvaye Divase, and here you come here. This is Pa plus Pra. Pratisthapito. Pratisthapito. Sha plus Tha. Niche. Tha. They have shown small. Pratisthapito. Shiva Dasa श्रेष्ठी, शिवदास शिवदास श्रेष्ठी 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 सेठी श्रेष्ठी पुत्रेण दिस इज पुत्रेण श्रेष्ठिना आर्य. You see here double ya, conjunct, tripartite ya here. Arya, Arya, Arahato, Arahato, Arahata, Pujaye, Arahanta Pujaye. Anyway, see this is typical. That's what seeing an eye copy and seeing original inscription, the chart. This, according to chart, some letters look very different. Though it connotes the basic sense, it depends how individually you have to go to the each facsimile, try to decipher. It can't be very precisely defined about this. इतना है ना इधर हो गया ना. This is a little difficult. We'll take it, of course, pre-Kushan period, but much damage is there. We'll take this later. Okay. So with this we'll conclude our class, and I will put, once you go through little eye copies, then facsimile will be better to appreciate. Post lunch, before I go for the Kshatrapa, I will show some eye copies, a few inscriptions, and then we will go to the Kshatrapa phase. Okay, thank you. 3:30 to 5:30.
इस प्रकार इस तकनीकी सत्र में हमने कुषाणकालीन अभिलेखों के बारे में, उनकी पुरा लिपि के बारे में, किस प्रकार से अक्षर आकृति बनती थी, उनका अध्ययन किया हमने, और कुछ कुषाणकालीन अभिलेखों को पढ़ने का भी प्रयास किया. आज का तकनीकी सत्र हम यहीं समाप्त करते हैं. इसके पश्चात 3:30 बजे हम लोग पुनः नए सत्र के साथ आगे की कार्यशाला को जारी रखेंगे.